Hey guys, Team Blastoise here with another deck profile. I'm Jonathan.
I'm Zach.
I'm Chris.
And it's 4 in the morning and we're deck profiling Noble Knights.
Actually, to be correct, it's 5:14 because we're rebels and it's summer break.
We haven't slept.
We haven't slept in like 18 hours. And actually, no more than that.
First of all, you run 3 Madrot. This deck is basically Madrot deck. How he works, I'm going to explain how he works.
Shiny.
Yeah, he's pretty shiny. He counts as a normal monster unless you equip him with the Noble Arms. And when you equip him with the Noble Arms, you can special summon a Noble Knight from your deck, who you'll usually be going into...
Oh yeah, this is Noble Knight deck profile. I don't know if we said it or not.
Going into Boars. Boars, and if you open Madrot and an equip spell, you pretty much got the combo. Because from Madrot, you're going to go into any of your equip spell except for Excalibur, which doesn't come back. Because when Madrot brings Boars out, Boars' effect goes off because you'll re-equip the equip spell to Boars, and you can go from there.
Very interesting.
Next you play 3 Gwaine. Since most of the Noble Knights count as normal monsters, when they're not equipped with the Noble Arms, you play 3 of the Gwaine, because if you control a light normal monster, which is, like I said, most of the Noble Knights without a Noble Arms, you can just drop Gwaine from your hand. Next you run 2 Dristan.
My favorite Noble Knight.
Yeah, I like Dristan's hair. For those of you who don't know, Dristan has the mandatory effect, and he is one of the Noble Knights that does not count as a normal monster, so he doesn't really work that well with Gwaine. But whenever you equip an equip spell to him, he pops something. So that's nice.
Papa Molly.
Next you run 3 of this bitch.
Gwynfer.
Gwynfar is... I don't know how you pronounce it. But Gwynfar is, I think, the best support this deck's got.
Gwynfer.
She can equip herself as an equip spell from the hand or grave. And she gets a different effect based on what type, either being light or dark, the knight you have equipped to is.
She's also shiny.
She's also very shiny.
Puke over here.
You're on the One Lady of the Lake. She's your only tuner. I've been experimenting putting Effect Veiler in and out for her. I do like Effect Veiler better, but in the spirit of Noble Knights, I decided to have her in here instead.
And she's also shinier.
She's also shinier. Next I run 1 Noble Knight Brothers. I really do like this card, and I want to test another one. Basically, when it's normal summoned, you can special summon up to 2 more Noble Knights from your hand. And while it's out on the field, it works as a Daigusto Emerald, but for Noble Arms and Noble Knight cards.
That's so good.
Next you play Gwaine. Gwaine works kind of like a Madrot from the grave. Lancelin and Ishtar have similar... Ektar both have similar effects where they can be special summoned by banishing Noble Knights. And then you play the 1 Honest because you're running a light monster deck.
There's a little crease in the corner there.
Yeah, Mitch sat on it.
Fucking Mitch.
Seriously smells like puke over here.
Chris, shut up. You're drunk. You're not actually drunk. He's just really, really tired.
That's it for the monster outlet, but you play the Honest because it's a light monster deck.
But what about the Rhoda for
The what you do hickeys, the Noble Knights.
I was like,
but I thought they had their own Rhoda.
Oh wait, no they don't, because Noble Knights fucking suck. Well,
I'm sorry. Next you play 2 Caliburn. One of my favorite plays in this deck is when you open Madrot and Caliburn, because you can use Caliburn's effect to gain 500 life about at least 3 times the turn if you open that. Next you play Excalibur. Excalibur makes it so your Noble Knights can't be targeted by card effects, and its secondary effect is if you control a Noble Knight XZ monster, you can banish Excalibur from your grave to overlay a Noble Knight XZ monster with a different name on top of it. So say you have Artorgus out, which pops monsters, and your opponent has a problem spell or trap, say like a Skill Drain or something.
does that come in ulti?
Not a skill. Oh no, it does not. Okay. No, not Skill Drain. It wouldn't work if they had Skill Drain out. But Macrocosmos, say. And you somehow got this engraved before they did the Macrocosmos. You could use this to banish and bring out King Artorgus, who pops the spell and traps.
No, it doesn't make sense. Normal Artorgus is rank 5, but King is rank 4. You think it'd sort of be the other way around.
Something like that. I don't know. Next you play 2 Noble Arms of Destiny. This card won me a really clutch game against Chris a while ago.
What was that? What was he playing?
Was that the Star Eater one?
That was the Star Eater thing. This is once per turn. A Noble Knight monster that's equipped with this can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. At one point, I had an Artorgus out that was at 3,200 attack, and Chris makes 2 Star Eaters. He uses the first Star Eater to crash into Artorgus to destroy his Star Eater. Then he goes with the second Star Eater to crash into Artorgus, hoping to kill it. I chain MST on my Noble Arms of Destiny, and like all the other Noble
No,
Arms,
you use it.
it comes back, and
Oh,
so
yeah.
the Star Eater crashes, and that one dies too.
It's so good.
I can play the one Gallatin. Gallatin's just attack power. It gives your Noble Knight 1,000 attack. That's equipped. Aphrodite, just is a walking MST. It allows you to pop any set card. So, not just spell and trap, set monsters can go to. A personal tech card is Release Restraint Wave, and what this card does, if you're unfamiliar with its effect, is you can destroy one equipped spell you control to Harpy's Feather Duster your opponent. This card works great because most of the Noble Arms cards, if they're destroyed, they come back in the graveyard and can re-equip. So,
Cool story,
it's a
bro.
really nice card. Play the 2 Kaiser Coliseum because it's Noble Knights.
Why not? Honorable
Swords
duel.
Swords at Dawn.
What the deuce?
This is you can. I'll read its effect. You can target one equipped spell in your graveyard, and equip it to a monster on the field, and then destroy it at the end phase. So, say you have, for example, say you have Dristan out, and
I love Dristan.
Noble Arms of Destiny, and your
Dristan's
opponent
so
goes,
cool.
and they attack over Dristan, okay, and no, they MST this. It comes back. They MST it again, and then MST it a third time. And then they attack into Dristan, and you Swords at Dawn, and this comes back, and it protects the Dristan, because you can just bring back your
That's so neat.
dead ones. And then a cool thing about it is it destroys the equip spell at the end phase, but since most of the Noble Arms equip spells just come back, it's fine.
Dristan's so
Okay, the
fun.
Run Reinforcement of the Army. Unfortunately, this is the only real searching card the Noble Knights have. Shouts out to Jonathan for giving me this card, though. It's really cool. It's the first print.
Okay. Oh god. Yeah. First dead. Oh fuck. What's that set? Damn. I don't know.
Magic. Is this magic?
LOD.
Oh, Light of,
Hello, B.
No, it's the
Light of
D.
Destruction? I don't know. I think something like that.
Oh, but that reinforcement magic card.
The one Book of Moon.
Oh god, focus in.
In case you're, like, playing... I guess this card comes in pretty clutch when you're playing against, like, Mythic rulers, and they take your Artorgius, and you can't do anything except Book of Moon.
They take your Hergadurgan.
The one MST, I really don't like main decking this card this format, considering it's a format with artifacts, and I see Mermail a lot, especially at my local, so I don't like, this card's pretty dead.
Mermail suck. This is coming from a player who's been playing them since like the
Play
beginning.
the one Dark Hole, it's a staple and I still like it this format. Solemn Warning, I think cards like Solemn Warning are a lot better than Battle Traps this format, because if you like Mirror Force into one of the hands, they're still going to get their effect anyway.
You're just like, well, shit.
Generic cards like Bottomless, so shouts out to Brandon for giving me the Italian Bottomless.
Italiano.
Torrential and Compulse, which are the last few traps, are also pretty good.
I have an English common one. Suck it. I win.
Because they're more generic and they fit more with this format, which requires less battle traps. The occasional Deep Prison I do recommend though. That's it for the
Alright.
main deck.
That extra deck.
For the extra deck, it's pretty much just generic Ring Force
You
and
should put
Rank
an
5.
Omega in there.
Yeah, once I get a Vylon Omega, I will put it in here.
No, Constellar.
Constellar Omega. That's why it's 5 in the morning. But sorry, I play the 2 King Artorgius. This is the main guy you're gonna go for. You're gonna want to make him first turn with Madraut in your equipped spell and basically protect him. His effect is he can detach 1 Myzerial from him to pop a monster your opponent controls.
Papa Molly.
I play the 1 Artifact Durendal. I feel if it's more attack too, but it negates your opponent's effects and it forces them to pop your Noble Arms. And if you're forcing your opponent to pop the Noble Arms, most of them just come back and re-equip. So it's just effect negation for the most part. 2 Artorgius King. He works just like Artorgius Knight, but pops spells and traps. 1 Excalibur to get over big stuff. Comics Hero King Arthur, because you can equip the Noble Arm spells to him, and you have to sack over him you pretty much have to attack into him by battle, and his effect is pretty nasty.
He's like a pseudo.
Ledio.
Yeah. Starless Paladonimo, because it's a deck that runs light level 4s.
That looks really nice right now, actually.
With the hollow crap.
The Blade Armor Ninja.
Oh, that
Shouts
looks
out
cool.
to the original Blade Armor Ninja, actually. This isn't the
Wait,
stupid
wait,
one.
wait. Let's look at this. Get a look at this.
This isn't
Stop moving it around. I can't focus. Yeah,
This
first dead.
This
Order of Chaos.
This isn't the one from the Cosmo Blazer Special
Fucking
Edition.
scrub.
1 Crazy Box, because Skill Grant's a thing, and it bones you pretty bad. Black Ship of Corn,
This
because
is Black Ship.
it's Black Ship of Corn. Miststroke, because personally, in this deck, I like it over 101 because you have mainly just one monster on board, and Madrot only works if you have the one monster on board. Gaga Cowboy because you want to burn for game at the end. Ragnar Zero because this is kind of a new extra deck staple with all the decks that go over. And then your only synchro,
Madolche.
who is pretty much the Rhoda, and what I think is the only Rhoda this deck is going to get, is your Ignoble Knight of High Lancelin, which is the only reason you run this chick right here. But for the most part, that's Noble Knights. If you want, I'll probably be putting...
Yeah, just lay those guys out. Those three, because those are the coolest three.
These three?
Yeah, those are the cool three. These are the cool kids of the deck.
Don't you think Blade Armor would look really nice in Secret Rare?
Yeah.
Look at these are like the cool kids. No, fuck brothers.
I like this one. I'll probably I'll put a combo video up
Wombo combo
later. Just to show plays that it's not all Madrot deck. There's a lot more you can do, but Madrot
we just don't know what else to do.
Madrot is pretty much your main play. That's the deck profile, and thank you for watching, everybody.
Alright, this is
If
Team
you like
Blastoise. Oh wait, what?
If you like Yu-Gi-Oh, like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh damn. If you're living, like, comment, and subscribe. Oh damn. Alright, this is Team Blastoise signing off.